Douglas. Kathleen Turner.
The best time I've ever had.
Romancing the Stone, rated PG. Starts Friday at a selected theater near you.
Honey, I'm home.
You're just in time.
Uh-oh.
For my chicken l'orange.
Oh.
And my biscuits. And my...
Ring around the collar.
Ring around the collar.
For a tough stain like this, you need whisk.
But I use...
Sprays and powders aren't good enough. Whisk does a better job. And when whisk gets out ring around the collar...
The whole wash is clean.
No more leaving you alone.
Yeah, no more ring around the collar.
Whisk gets ring around the collar and your whole wash clean.
Come to Sheraton, you'll love the life. You'll love the life at Sheraton.
Nice to be back.
When you're on your trip, you know excitement's in the air. Any place in the world you go, you got it all right there.
Sheraton. We're the hospitality people of ITT, operating over 450 quality hotels in over 55 countries worldwide.
Come to Sheraton, you'll love the life. You'll love the life at Sheraton. Come and work with us. Come and play with us. You'll have a great time when you stay with us. Stay with us. Come to Sheraton, you'll love the life. You'll love the life at Sheraton.
Call 800-325-3535.
I've got to get home. Is there anything I can do?
I'm sorry, sir. We're pretty booked. I could get you on standby.
Everywhere you look, more information is being sent out over the phone lines. More people are talking to each other. More people are talking to computers, and more computers are talking to computers.
That airline story's getting a headline on the front.
How will our phone systems ever keep up? With some new technology from ITT, an extraordinary digital system for telephone networks. ITT System 12. It handles voice and data at the same time, reliably and economically. ITT System 12 will meet even tomorrow's needs all over the world.
I'm at the airport. Everything okay? Oh, I'm glad.
Wonder Bread is an American tradition. So is winning. The two just go together. So it's no surprise that Wonder is a proud supplier to the 1984 U.S. Olympic team. Americans working to be faster, tougher, stronger. Proud to nourish their dream to be America's best. Whole wheat does have more of some nutrients and fiber, but Wonder has just as much calcium, niacin, and iron, helping build young America into a strong America. Wonder wants America's Olympians to win.
It wouldn't be America without Wonder.
Wonder, helping nourish America's winners from the bakery people of ITT.
Join Anne Murray for the Quebec Winter Carnival with special guests Glenn Campbell and Dionne Warwick as Anne sings her greatest hits.
A little good news today.
Friday. Sunday, right after 60 Minutes.
I think I know who I really am.
Maggie fears that Walter may be going off the deep end.
Walter is going through some middle-aged meltdown.
Suzanne Plachette is Maggie Briggs. Then, on Domestic Life, Martin convinces his boss to star in a movie.
I'm glad I don't have money in it.
Sunday at 60 Minutes, followed by Suzanne Plachette as Maggie Briggs in Domestic Life.
Lawrence Rainville went to Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute to study for a master's degree in computer science.
I first came back here as a student about a dozen years ago. I was about 25 years older than most of the students in my class.
It wasn't totally strange to Father Rainville. He worked at Rensselaer's Computer Center, which was once a church. Rensselaer has more computer terminals than some universities 5 times its size, and the vast majority are ITT courier terminals. These flexible ITT courier terminals are used for everything from admissions and bookkeeping to research, such as Father Rainville's.
How do you like that?
All right.
Beautiful.
At ITT, we're helping people use high technology to do their job, no matter whose work they're doing. Imagine designing a telephone system for a city that doesn't exist yet. How do you design a telephone system for some place where more and more people and businesses are moving in? Not just a phone system to handle more people talking, but lots more data and video transmission. How can any phone company keep up? The people of ITT have created a unique telephone system to answer just such a need. ITT System 12. System 12 is an extraordinary digital system engineered to serve even the smallest town and expand easily and economically even as that town becomes a big city. ITT System 12 is designed to meet tomorrow's needs, the needs that don't even exist yet.
As you watch Steve Clayton grow up, a lot of things will change, except one.
Okay, spread the blanket on the lawn and let's bring little Stevie out.
Stevie, go play on the lawn and take Freckles with you.
Right over this way, Steve. Not over my foot. Plant your foot in the grass and lean into it, Steve.
Your lawn is a part of your life, so we at Scott's want to make sure it's beautiful. That's why we developed and patented Victa grass seed and a unique process for making our turf builder fertilizer. You can't buy a more accurate lawn spreader than ours, and we answer over 500,000 of your questions every year. We've been working on lawns so you can enjoy living on them.
Come on, Stevie Jr. Come to Grandma.
And we've been working for 5 generations. Scott's, the lawn people of ITT.
At ITT,
I want to call Grandpa all by myself.
we heard that you wanted a phone that remembers 10 of your most important numbers and dials each one at the touch of a button.
It's ringing.
At ITT, we heard that you wanted a phone that you could adjust to ring softer or louder.
Hello?
Hi, Grandpa. It's Susie.
Oh, Susie, it's noisy here. I'll make the phone louder.
We heard that you wanted a phone with a volume control.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. How old are you now?
Oh, here comes the cake. Susie, I'll call you right back.
We heard that you wanted a phone with a dial that you can light up in the dark. At ITT, so we make a full line of quality phones with the important features you want.
I love you, Grandpa. And tell Grandma I love her, too.
At ITT...
Harry, you haven't taken me here in 11 years.
Rose, it's time we got married.
You do love me.
We'll save on dishes, rent, our 2 cars.
I'm not giving up my Nova.
No, we'll save on insurance. With more than 1 car, we'll get 25% off from the Hartford. You know, the company with the moose.
It's a Stag, Harry.
And we'll save up to 15% more with the Hartford because we're safe drivers and 50 years old.
Who's 50? Harry, would you marry me if you couldn't save money?
Sure. Well, maybe not right away, but someday. we'd get married.
Harry, what a lavish honeymoon.
Rose, look, the Hartford can really cut our life insurance costs.
Wow.
Up to 50%.
Wow. We'll get a mink coat.
We'll put the money right in the bank.
How about Hawaii?
Imagine the same protection for half the cost.
We could take a cruise someplace warm.
For big savings on insurance, call an independent agent who represents the Hartford, the insurance people of ITT.
Mr. Oakner, it's time for your conference call.
Okay, get me Jackson and Fiore and find Olson.
Olson's no longer with us.
Then get me Bromley.
Mr. Bromley?
Even in small businesses today, office phone systems have to do more than handle calls. So ITT created the System 3100 Digital Business Communication System.
Where's Jackson?
Still in Peoria. They're looking for him.
Where's Bromley?
He forwarded all his calls to the conference room, but he stepped out.
Conference room! I said conference call!
Thank you.
System 3100 uses advanced microcomputers to do big things small businesses need.
Paging.
You can add options easily, and because business now depends on data, System 3100 handles data,
Send the sales figures as we talk.
which makes the ITT System 3100 right for any size business.
Sorry to break in. It's the boss on line 1.
Yes, dear? Yes, dear. No, dear. Yes, dear.
Wednesday, why is this woman advertising for a husband? And why is this handsome lawyer answering her ad?
What kind of man sends half a picture?
And though they're falling in love, why can't they get too close?
Do you find me sexually unappealing?
No, of course not.
Valerie Bertinelli and Ted Wass in I Was a Mail-Order Bride.
Oh, yeah. Easy for you to say.
Live from Memphis, it's the second annual Miss Teen USA pageant with your hosts Michael Young and Heather Thomas, plus Superstar Entertainment. Who will be crowned? Find out next Tuesday.
The ideal place to manufacture microprocessors, those chips for today's electronics, would be outer space. Someplace far removed from random dirt and dust. This is as close as man has ever come to such a place. Not outer space, but the clean room at ITT's Advanced Technology Center in Connecticut. This room is hyper clean, 1,000 times cleaner than a hospital operating room. ITT engineers use this room to study the best way to manufacture the chips we develop for our most advanced telecommunications equipment. The chips that are already changing the way people live on Earth. And someday, who knows where else? The fastest trains in the world are France's TGVs. TGV stands for Très Grande Vitesse, which is French for very great speed. The TGVs have set a world record, going 238 miles an hour. How do the French railways keep from shaking up the passengers or shaking the trains off the tracks? With Koni shock absorbers made by the people of ITT. There are 10 ITT shocks between each pair of cars to steady and smooth out the ride. And Koni shocks by ITT help keep the trains safely on the tracks. That's important, because when you're going Très Grande Vitesse, you want Très Grande security. Terrible Joe Moran was an ITT theater presentation.